tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
What's up, Brew?
We don't give a damn about the other Caucasian people. LALA is the only motherfucker that we done cared about. LALA was the only person that we were banking on they was gonna get into it with. Like if she went after any of the other Caucasian people, we don't really hang around with them. We don't really knew who they were. The one person that we knew over there was LALA because she went around calling everybody nappy heads and ghetto and stuff like that. She was the one that was hopping on panels and engaging with us. Yeah. So if she would have went after anybody else, we would have been like, oh, okay, moving on.
Yeah. But the thing about it is that like what FWA doesn't appease this portion of messy talk, right? So it's really only to appease her base supporters, right? So even if she fell out with LALA and we never knew about it, only her base core supporters would have known that, right? When I was driving down here from Phoenix to Tucson last night, it was a white lady. Her name was, I want to say her name was Cash. I don't know what the rest of her full name is, but she had about like 600 people in her live stream and she was streaming FWA. So I was like driving and I pulled over because I went to McDonald's and I was like in the comments and I was like, do you know that FWA, I told her about the statement letter, right? The witness statement letter. The live streamer was like, what witness statement letter? They didn't even know how her story had spread over to Kev's panel, that girl with 600 people in her live stream, all of them who hate FWA. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. It was just a random white lady who is like in her own sector, right? Because whatever sector of TikTok FWA landed herself in has a separate sector of viewers. Okay.
Well, Nosy.
Completely separate. So they didn't even know. They were only listening to the live stream of FWA and LALA going back and forth and her little girling her. They had no idea who Kev the comic was, that LALA went over there, that Kev has a bando court. I was like, oh, you better go to bando court. So I think they may show up tomorrow. I said, and they had no idea that she even said that about the witness statement and the attorney, nothing. So I feel like although FWA went after LALA because, according to your statements, right, like we all know her, but her core base people, right, who watch and view her, they know everybody a part of her sector. So she could have picked anyone. She could have picked anyone. You know what I mean?
Not necessarily, because you remember LALA and her went to the other side of white TikTok and caused chaos over there. So they also had beef with LALA. So that's why I said, like, it wouldn't have made sense if she targeted the other Caucasian people, because I don't think the other Caucasian people had beef with those people.
So they're lesser known, right? Is that what you're saying? They're lesser known.
So let's clock it. Messy Talk knows LALA. That Caucasian side that she goes to and she went over there and did all that chaos knew LALA. There was a whole court show on Bella's court where it was FWA versus some crew versus FWA, but it was LALA that came up and was basically the one that was speaking out.
Yeah.
Everybody in court knew LALA. So why would she attack unknowns? LALA is the main focus. LALA would be the one
she gambled wrong, because it's like, although people they synonymize FWA with LALA. So if they don't like LALA, they instinctively don't like FWA and vice versa. Maybe FWA played her cards wrong. Like she thought, well, if I separate from LALA, I'm going to be able to drum up as much support as I did when I was victimizing myself. But turns out they don't like either of you equally.
Now you on mama. Now you clocked the fuck in, because I was confused. I was like, okay, so you might have well just go ahead and stick with LALA, because at the end of the day, like you over here, you drop LALA, we're not coming.
Right.
We gonna have to hear a couple of stuff that, when she called us nappy headed and ghetto, you're gonna have to return that favor back to LALA. And then the Caucasian side is like, they not coming too, because you was out here, LALA was over there doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So who coming to save you? LALA's the only one that was gonna save you. She said she was gonna write a statement letter and everything.
And LALA also told Kev that she never gave any money to FWA ever. When she was crowdfunding for her attorney fee, she said she never gave her $1, nothing. Because in the back of her head, she thought what FWA did was inherently violent. She even told that to Kev. She said, well, that's why I withdrew my witness statement, because what FWA did was violent, and based off of all the live streams I was listening to and everybody breaking down the details, I do not support what she did. So if you never gave her $1, you also never supported her from then. You've been capping this whole time.
Ah. You know what? White power.
Because what else is it?
Ah. Anyway.
Because what else is it? That means the whole time. So my question to Lala is, and I want to make sure I have all these questions ready before Bando Court tonight. So if you've never supported her, or if you never supported what she did in defense of her daughter, which we now know was not defense, right? We now know, excuse me, we now know my body positioning. Let me sit up. So we now know is not defense, right? Then why exactly did you stay around for so long? If you knew what FWA did in her, let's just call it her incident, and you knew it was bad, and you didn't support and you don't agree with it, then why did you stick around for so long in support of it? My second question for Lala is, the night of, somebody gave FWA bad advice. And I said this when I heard this story and I was doing a recap on this story 2.5, 3 weeks ago. I said someone was on the phone with her and they gave her some really bad advice to go over to that house. I don't know who gave her the bad advice, but it's somebody. And the way that Lala was like chiming in and clocking in, I was like, did she call you the night of this incident and tell you? And you're just like, girl, go over there and protect your daughter. I feel like someone gave her bad advice. I feel like FWA doesn't think logically. And so someone gave her bad advice. Do you understand?
I think somebody gave her bad advice. I believe somebody I do. I believe somebody hyped her up to go over there. Are you asking why Lala stayed after hearing what happened, the truth coming out, or are you asking why did Lala stay the duration of, since the beginning, why was she always around FWA?
Yeah, I want to know both of those. I want to know 3 questions. I want to know, I want to know in detail.
I can answer the first one.
Well, and what I want to know in detail, did you have a conversation with FWA the day of the incident? And did you give her advice? That's my first question. My second question is, why did you stick around even though you do not agree with how she handled her incident? Why did you stick around and defend her? Those are probably the 2 main questions I have.
Those are the most 2 important questions, because I think you need to hone in on those 2 questions. Because if you ask why did she stick around all of this time around FWA, I think we all know it's because Lala was not allowed on any platform, and FWA was her token black friend. Yeah. So I think those 2 need to be the ones that you focus on. I do hope you ask her, because I can't ask her any questions because I'm gonna cuss her out. I do want to know if she felt it was so violent, why didn't she then proceed to go around and ask everybody else to support FWA if she felt like it was so violent and all of those things that she was screaming and cussing at people who were saying they were not in support of FWA?
Yes, that is a fantastic question, because not only did she support her vocally, right, on platforms, she also went around getting other people to support her, telling them to help her close her Cash App goal, her live goal. And at the time when FWA had her attorney's Cash App up, she was telling them to go support that if you did not support the notion of what she did.
Correct. And then I think my third question is why did you wait so long to tell her that you were going to create a platform?
Yeah.
From my understanding.
Do you believe that she needed to tell her? I think that's where the question comes in.
I don't think, me personally, I don't think so, because I feel like all of us just kind of like, if we need to go live, we just go live. Like eventually, like you go live. Sometimes we go live because somebody's fucking with us and I don't want to take your platform down, so I'm going to respond. I think it's just kind of like we all understand, like, hey, I don't think we have that type of, I think their dynamic of their friendship is why we're like, okay, I don't understand why. But I think for me, looking at their friendship is like this. Lala was the one that went around and defended FWA. She had no platform. She used FWO's platform in order to respond. FWO used her because she knew that if Lala was to say anything, I don't think Lala was I take back what I said because I thought Lala was the credit card. I think Lala brought the Caucasian people who were the credit card in order to support her.
To make them, because older people, and I don't want to just say white people, but I'll just say older people, right? Because we also see the same thing happen on Nitra's platform. But Nitra is the older individual where her FOE members feel trusted. That's why they're so willing to support causes, go to events, do stuff like that. And in reverse, right, that's what FWA used Lala for, to make her older white audience members who have coin purses feel comfortable. Like, oh, is this a safe space to spend money? Got you. Here's another white lady doing it. But the white lady wasn't doing it.
I don't think so. I think with the delighted, and that's why I said the dynamic of the friendship is weird, because Lala was going around in other platforms. Like I said, she was on platforms. I saw Lala. I was like, what the hell are you doing over here?
Yeah.
I think she was the one that went out and then brought the people in, which is why, like I said, I think FW played like in this, if you're playing a game of using people, because I think that's what they were intentionally doing. They were using each other.
Yeah.
You lost, because that was the person that was bringing in the people.
Now, let me ask you this, QL. Do you think that Lala wanted to start her platform for these two reasons? One, she knew FWA was going to jail, and those old white ladies with pretty sizable coin purses would need somewhere to go.
100%. And I think it was evidence when I think Lala was going to start her platform the minute that FW let Bryson cussed her out. And the Caucasian people were like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I think that was the minute that she decided that, yeah, I need to start my own platform. I think Lala Ben wanted to start her platform. Mm-hmm. I think that's why she was going around in multiple platforms trying to create an audience. And I think
when you're in a panel, if you pocket watch, I don't pocket watch. I'm not saying you do it, but I'm saying you as a general term. But if you in general are on a platform, you see the money. Because you're not talking the full time, so you get to watch the money flow. You get to watch who's sending the cash apps. You get to, if the person says their name, like, hey, go check your cash app. You get to watch who's sending big gifts. You get to watch who's subscribing. You get to watch who sends subscriptions. So you're watching this whole time. And hands down, as long as Lala's been over there with FWA, she knows the big hitters. She knows the big shooters. She knows who got the bread. She knows who's sending cash apps. She knows all of it. She knows the moderator. She knows all of it. She sees all of it. So starting her platform now as her friend is getting ready to spend about 20 years in prison is a perfect time, because all those little old ladies, because I've been in FWA's comment section, they're mature women. They have coin purses. They are subscribers. They don't mind paying monthly, and they need somewhere to go. They need somewhere to go. Mm-hmm.
I think that's the basis of the conversation. I also want to know.
Oh, hold on one second, QL. Lee, she's going to jail because that's not funny. She shot her baby daddy in the back. But we could get to that story later. But that's why he's alive. He's alive. He's well. He's healthy. Thank God. And he's not paralyzed or anything. He might have nerve damage, but she shot her baby daddy. Mind you, her baby daddy who she fucked on 30 years ago. Okay. But that's another story for another day. But go ahead, QL. I'm sorry.
You're not done. And then she came on the live and told us that she was tough. She was about that action. And if anybody would have tried her, she was going to do the big one to us. You not done. And then her daughter came on the motherfucking live, cammed up with all got their roaches in the back. You got to tell them people the truth, Nosy.
Shut up, QL. I was trying to give the short version. But listen, I'm gonna grab something out the fridge. But if you're talking, I'm still listening. Okay.
No problem. I don't know. I just feel like I also want to know, like, why did she go to John? Which is isn't like John what, y'all? That's what happened. Y'all gotta, when y'all tell this story, I want y'all to be in great detail. She sat up there with her pink wig and her goddamn pink braids that was spaced the fuck out, and told us what's up. I want to know why John, like, Why John? Why did she go directly to FWA's? I think John is also FWA's agent as well. So I don't know. Oh, Cascade, y'all go vote for Cascade. I think it's a skit too. I think I think it's a skit, but the way Lala sounded, I'm gonna tell you why I changed my mind. 'Cause I think it's a skit, but the way Lala sounded on recipients, y'all tap the screen, shut it live, and y'all sent nosy gifts. Y'all don't have to send me nothing. When Lala was in recipients live and the way she was talking, she sounded really hurt. And usually, typically, Lala, you know, she likes to call us ghetto and hood rats and fuck you and mind your business. But when people were asking her questions, she sounded extremely hurt, and she was very calm in trying to answer those questions. And she sounded extremely hurt by what FW did to her. So that's why I don't think it's a skit. I don't think it's a skit. But I do think Lala is going to try to, you know, commence her way over here. I don't think her target is messy talk. I don't.
No,
I think
it is that them old ladies with coin purses.
Correct. Well, she gonna make sure, but I think that she knows that in order for her platform to be extremely successful, she is going to need messy talk.
Where is Laugh at? Oh, she's gonna need messy talk for sure, or just those white lady messy talk, whatever they be doing over there, because they, you know, there's black and white versions of both messy talks. You know, that live stream I told you I was listening into, some lady named Cash. It was I told you about 600 people in there, and again, they had no concept of anything that goes on over here. They literally had zero concept of what was happening over here. You know what I mean? So they exist. They have their own mess. You know.
Well, child. Well, I'm glad you back.
I gotta clock in.
Baby, I hope you really clock in, because last time you left us, Nosy said I'll be back, and I came back and you was gone for 6, 7, 8 months. You over there arguing with Nicki Minaj. Leave Nicki Minaj alone.
I don't argue with that lady. I didn't argue with that lady. Her barbs be arguing with me. Nicki has me blocked. She got enough going on with her credit card frauds.
Leave Nicki Minaj alone. You know I'm a barb.
Are you a barb, really?
Yeah. I like her. Well, actually, no, I am a barb, but shit, baby girl, I saw what she posted yesterday on Twitter.
What did she post yesterday?
She was praising goddamn that orange man with the goddamn wig.
Oh yeah, I
said, what the hell is going on here?
I think she's got a mental health disorder that's like untreated.
I don't think it's a mental health disorder. I think she's paranoid.
It could be paranoid schizophrenia, you know.
That too.
And it doesn't show up until it doesn't show up till you're like between 27 and 30 years old. So it shows up later in life. So that's why she has like her younger career when she was like in her early 20s, teens and 20s. That's why she just seemed regular, but it shows up in adults. It shows up later in life, you know. So that's why we're seeing it now.
Well, what else did you miss? Did you see what happened with CP?
Who's that? Who is CP? I know CW.
That was CP's friend.
Who's CP? Oh, Chasing Pillows? What happened with Chasing Pillows?
My God, today.
What? Is it bad?
It's horrible.
What happened?
The Caucasian lady got locked up finally. You remember that lady was talking shit about you?
Her girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
She's still with her? I thought they broke up.
They got back together. Now she in jail.
For what?
Allegedly. She allegedly assaulted her. And then them goddamn police assisted her in breaking into that girl's house while she was talking crazy, and then told CP if you don't, like, basically was making CP out to be the aggressor.
And CP's in jail, or the girlfriend?
The girlfriend's in jail, locked up. They won't let her out.
See, that's why you can't.
That's how you shouldn't talk shit about black people.
That's why you shouldn't. What was you doing with that? That lady her ex-girlfriend was crazy.
Insane.
Remember what she did to me?
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. That's what I told you. I came up here just to tell you.
And she was definitely behind a lot of those burner pages that was terrorizing me across the app. And I remember one time she was on a panel. No, she was on live stream, and she was just like foaming at the mouth. She was like, I just hate Nosy. It's like, bitch, they don't fucking know you. Like, I don't even know what she looks like. I
She
just
look a
mentioned the white
mess.
lady. And then that day, and then I was like, who the fuck is this crazy lady? And then she had said something super violent, like, oh, I just hope she just like dies, or she said something weird like that. And then CP was like,
What the fuck?
I'm gonna, that's not right. Don't say that. And then they came to our panel, they apologized. And then that's when she said she broke up with her, which I don't think they ever broke up to begin with because they lived together.
I don't think. Well, I remember they did broke up one time, and then CP popped up while she was in the barbershop. She claiming the girl's like none of the boo boo. But I just don't. I'm praying that she's okay. That's what I'm praying. I'm glad that she locked up with it, won't let her out. But that girl, I knew that bitch was insane. But you want to know what she looked like?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody come up here and show Nosy. But I'm gonna give you a description. You ever seen a white roach that has been laid out
The albino roaches be scary.
on her back?
That's what she looked like?
Mm-hmm. And she just like, have you ever seen that movie Lord of the Rings with the goddamn thing that was like my precious?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but worse.
Spiegel.
Just worse. She was hunchback trying to. That bitch was crazy. That was like, if you see the fucking video, she was trying to snatch the boxes and shit, and then she was calling that girl all types of names. It was crazy, Nosy. And the police was just sitting there looking like, we don't know what the fuck.
Yeah. Hold on, Erica's here. She might have it.
I gotta go.
Okay. Thank you, QL.
I'll see you around, friend.
Hey, friend. Hey, Erica. You want to be messy? Hey.
Not only for a quick second. Only for a quick second. Big. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Big box you.
Why is it looking like that?
Hold on. Okay, now let me big box. Oh, I hate when it does that. I want to see the full picture. Yeah, I think you have to take a screenshot of a screenshot. So that was the lady that was terrorizing me? Wow. Y'all, if y'all are new here, this lady was like terrorizing me like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. She was like, she had a bunch of fake burner pages about me. And she would go on live stream and say crazy shit about me. She was a nutcase.
That was a nutcase? Oh, you got to go watch the videos. Oh, my God. Oh, God. You'll see that she a nutcase. She tried to break into this lady's house with the police, and it was terrible.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Nosy's translator. What Nosy wants to say is that bitch look like the upside down hexagon. That bitch eyes space the fuck out. Hold the audacity for you to be blind and be here this motherfucking app talking shit about people and attacking people and doing all this motherfucking crazy ass shit. Bitch, you are weird. And that's why you in clink, clink, chank, chank ain't never gonna get the fuck out. That's what the fuck Nosy would have say to you, bitch. You out here looking like all types of motherfucking contaminated diseases, ho. You need to be on X-Files, never seen again. Thank you. Good night. I'll be back, Nosy.
Thank you, QL.
Exit fast. Oh, stay up here, QL, because I'm at the store. I'm at Marshall's. Go ahead.
Oh,
stay up
we
and
still
finish giving
going?
her the
You know, I
recap.
can go all motherfucking day. That bitch look like a
Go ahead.
That bitch look like a motherfucking undiscovered creature. That bitch look like she ain't never been discovered a day in her life. I'm still trying to figure out how some of y'all have kids and don't think, if my genes and his genes combine, should I just swallow?
She did a cartwheel on chasing. What does that mean? A real cartwheel?
No. Y'all wrong as fuck.
It's her arm. They said her arm's broken. Is her arm broken?
Yo, I'm not trying to laugh. That damn lady flopped on chasing. And I think I heard like something like it was crazy. Like Nosy, like the lady jumped on Chasen and her arm and Chasen's arm was hurting. Chasen was like, oh my God, my arm. Like it was bad, Nosy. Like that lady was out here running amok.
I feel bad for chasing because everybody wants to find love, and
I understand everybody wants to find love, but Nosy, like, my God today. If I saw that, that's not love. That's a hazard waiting to happen.
Maybe to chasing it was love,
So
That
QL
was a
told
love. That was
the real
up.
bad part.
Oh,
The real bad part is that she actively tried to get her locked up for nothing. It was literally using her YT privilege in 4K with the police. She weaponized her color against Chasen and told the police that I want her locked up right now. And she started antagonizing her amongst the police to get her to do things to her so that she would get locked up, like the dropping on her on the bed or whatever. The aggressively opening up the door. She was trying to get her to react so that she could get her locked. She stated it multiple times. Oh, I want you to go to jail. I want you locked up. I want you in jail. And thank goodness Chasen had the common sense to not react to that. I don't know if I take that as a good thing. I take that as a good thing because she's free, but at the same time, it was heartbreaking to see it in 4K of the YT privilege thing happening in 4K of the cops telling her, oh, there's nothing. I'm talking about when you see her, how aggressively she was trying to get the door open and all the other stuff. And the police standing right there, they like, oh, ain't nothing we can do because she done got mail here. So she's a resident,
She doesn't have to be violent while she does it,
Yes. And she's antagonizing her. She jumped on her on the bed. Yeah, she did the figure 4 on her. She said, you know what I'm saying? On the bed. I don't know if that was a figure 4, the right wrestling move, but that's what they, how they do, when they see somebody on the ground and they come with their elbow and kind of drop down, whatever that move is. And that's kind of what she did, and Chasen still remained calm, and then she would go back out into back there where the cops was at. They was in another room and then started up all over again. It was very disgusting.
And they did nothing?
Nothing. I'm talking about the girl was talking. She rolled up on the mama. Nosy, the mom was there, and the girl was talking crazy to her mama while the cops was standing there. Nosy, and they was just acting like we don't know what's going on. We don't know what's happening. Like they was just acting like they didn't understand. And she showed the clip. The other guy talking about well, there's nothing we can do because she live here. What?
Damn.
They had to call the sergeant, and the sergeant was more focused on the living arrangements more so than anything. But then started showing the video because she was in Tylee's live to get footage and everything, and one of the bloggers came up and kind of played it and things, and then it kind of started taking a shift at that point, But had she not had any of that, that girl probably would have been locked up for real.
And
Chasen, and the other thing was Chasen kept saying, I am in fear of my life. I don't feel safe. This feels like a dangerous environment for me.
Yeah.
And hearing her say those type of things to the police actively, and she said, y'all leave, and then what if I don't make it through the night?
So they wanted the girl, because the girl's name receives mail there, they didn't care if the girl wanted.
Chasen had just served her to the house because the girl didn't have nowhere. She knew that she would have to sign for it at the house because she knew that she was at the house. So Chasen had sent the legal papers to her to the house, and that's what they had.
So how did she get arrested? What did she get arrested for?
Domestic battery.
Oh, she's still in jail because she ain't got no money.
Yeah. And it was in Indiana. She don't.
Oh, Indiana. Oh, you're not getting out.
I'm sorry. I know when you shady. You being shady, but
I'm not being shady.
Yes, you are. You said she ain't got no money.
Because domestic battery, that's like a $5,000 bond. You pay 10% of that. It's less than $500. You could get out. You could get out the same day. If she's still in jail, she ain't got no money.
Well, they probably did a 12-hour hold because it was domestic. You get what I'm saying? And then probably she didn't have the money to.
Only told you that.
She probably definitely didn't have the money.
Well, they can't hold you. They can only hold you until you get to see the judge. So there's no such thing in the legal field as like a hold. It's like if the judge is out, let's say this happened in a small county and there's only one judge and the judge is on vacation. You have to wait for that judge to get back on vacation in order to get your bond hearing, in order for him to set the bond, the bail, whatever, and then for you to get out. So the reason why she was in there, if she's still in there, is because they had to wait for the next court hearing, the next court date, and then the judge tells her how much her bond is and she has no one to post it. You know what I mean? Like if she was heavily reliant, I'm not saying if this is true or not, I don't know if this is true, but if she's heavily reliant on chasing to help supplement her income, chasing is going to be the one who's going to be able to bond her out, right? She's going to be the breadwinner. And if she doesn't have anybody else to post her bond, she's just gonna be in jail until her next court date. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? Like FWA, as you read, Erica, FWA used her house, as her
Leverage.
security bound. Yeah, used her home.
And went and got a job for her GPS.
Got a job?
But we do. Yeah, girl, that's why she don't go live like she said she was going to work, and that's why she starting the battle, and she doing the speedy recaps early in the morning before she go to work. But girl, honey, I think I'm gonna wear a different color blazer to court tomorrow because we got court tomorrow. Okay,
So is it a real court or is it just for her attorneys?
this is the I'll send you.
Is this the real court? Because last time
This is the one. This is the examination hearing.
Okay, because last time I woke up bright and early with you in your entry level jacket.
Girl, they let me in, honey.
And I didn't see you couldn't get in. I said, God damn it.
Oh, they was pissing me off, child. They was pissing me off.
Yeah, but that was because it was a meeting with the attorney, so it's probably
it was a conference, right? It was a conference.
Yeah.
So it wasn't actually court.
So
because initially, remember, it was scheduled for Monday the 13th, but that was a holiday, so it was rescheduled for the 17th. The judge, when she went to court on the 6th, the judge had rescheduled it from the 13th through the 17th.
And you said that this is an examination of